Welcome to House Lux Estate, your one-stop channel for everything about personal finance, real estate investment, and wealth management. We're here to guide you through the intricate world of financial planning and wealth building, one video at a time. Our channel is dedicated to providing you with the most up-to-date and reliable information to help you make informed decisions about your finances. Here you'll find a wealth of knowledge on a wide variety of topics, from understanding the ins and outs of real estate investment to crafting a solid debt payoff plan that actually works. We believe in empowering our viewers with the tools and strategies necessary to achieve financial freedom and stability. So whether you're a seasoned investor looking to diversify your portfolio or a beginner just starting your financial journey, House Lux Estate has something for everyone. Stay tuned to House Lux Estate for reliable financial advice and strategies. Today, we dive into the world of debt management with a focus on creating a debt payoff plan that actually works. Now, why is a debt payoff plan so critical? Well, imagine trying to navigate through a dense forest without a map. You'd likely end up walking in circles, right? That's exactly what it's like trying to pay off debt without a plan. You might make some payments here and there, but without a clear path, you're likely to end up in the same debt-ridden place you started. A debt payoff plan, on the other hand, provides a clear path towards financial stability. It helps you prioritize your debts, manage your payments, and track your progress. It's like your personal GPS guiding you out of the financial wilderness. So remember, a well-structured debt payoff plan can be your key to financial freedom. The first step in creating a successful debt payoff plan is understanding your debt. Imagine you're on a journey. To reach your destination, you need to know your starting point, right? The same principle applies to your debt. Knowing exactly how much you owe, to whom, and at what interest rate lays the foundation for a successful debt payoff journey. Let's start with the total amount of debt. This might seem overwhelming at first, but remember, you're not alone. Many people have been in the same boat and managed to paddle their way out. To calculate your total debt, compile all your debts, including credit cards, student loans, mortgages, car loans, personal loans, and any other obligations you might have. The sum of these is your total debt. Next, you need to understand the different types of debt you owe. Not all debts are created equal. Some debts, like credit card debts, usually have high interest rates and can quickly spiral out of control if not managed properly. Other debts, like student loans or mortgages, typically have lower interest rates. Understanding these differences can help you prioritize your debts, which we'll discuss in the next section. Finally, we come to interest rates. These are the costs of borrowing money and can significantly affect how quickly you can pay off your debt. The higher the interest rate, the more you'll pay over the life of the debt. Therefore, it's essential to know the interest rates for each of your debts. So, take a moment to gather all this information. Write it down, create a spreadsheet, or use a debt tracking app. Whatever method you choose, the goal is to have a clear and comprehensive picture of your debt. Armed with a clear picture of your debt, you are ready to design your payoff plan. Remember, understanding your debt is not the end but the beginning of your journey towards financial freedom. So, take a deep breath, you've taken the first step, and every step after this brings you closer to your goal. Now, let's prioritize your debts. When it comes to paying off your debts, not all debts are created equal. Some debts are more urgent, while others can wait a bit. So, how do you decide which to pay off first? There are a couple of strategies you can use. One of the most popular strategies is the snowball method. This is where you list your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate. You start by focusing on the smallest debt, making minimum payments on all your other debts. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you move on to the next smallest, and so on. What's great about the snowball method is the psychological boost it gives. Paying off a debt, no matter how small, can give you a sense of achievement and motivate you to keep going. On the other hand, the avalanche method focuses on the interest rate. You list your debts from highest to lowest interest rate and focus on the debt with the highest rate first, while making minimum payments on the rest. This method can save you more money in the long run because you're tackling the most costly debt first. So, which is better, snowball or avalanche? Well, it depends on what motivates you. If you need quick wins to keep you motivated, the snowball method might be for you. But if you're more focused on the math and saving money, the avalanche method could be your best bet. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all answer here. The best strategy is the one that you will stick to, and that aligns with your financial goals. Lastly, don't forget about secured debts like a mortgage or car loan. These should always be a priority because failing to make payments can result in losing your home or vehicle. Choosing the right strategy will help expedite your debt repayment process. So, take a moment to assess your debts, consider your options, and choose a strategy that best fits your situation. The key is to start, and before you know it, you'll be on your way to a debt-free life. With your debts prioritized, it's time to create a budget and set up a payment schedule. The first step in creating a budget is to take a detailed look at your income and expenses. Start by jotting down your monthly income. Include all sources of income, not just your primary job. If you have a side gig, rental income, or dividends from investments, make sure to incorporate these as well. Next, list down your monthly expenses. This should cover everything from your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, commuting costs, to your leisure activities. Be honest and detailed about your spending. It's essential to get a clear picture of where your money is going. Now, subtract your total expenses from your total income. The result will give you an idea of how much money you have left over each month. If you're in the negative, it's a sign that you need to cut back on your spending. If you're in the positive, that's great. This surplus can be directed towards your debt payments. Now, let's move on to setting up a payment schedule. List all your debts in order of priority. Allocate a portion of your monthly income to each debt, starting with the highest priority one. Make sure the amount you set is realistic and manageable. You don't want to set yourself up for failure by allocating more than you can afford. Remember, it's not about paying off your debts as quickly as possible. It's about consistently making your payments, no matter how small they might be. Over time, these small payments will add up and bring down your debt. It's also important to review your budget and payment schedule regularly. Your income and expenses may change over time, and your budget should reflect these changes. If you get a raise or if your expenses go down, consider increasing your debt payments. A well-planned budget and payment schedule will keep you on track towards your goal. So, put on your financial thinking cap, roll up your sleeves, and start crafting that budget. Remember, every penny counts when it comes to debt repayment. With a solid plan in place, you're well on your way to financial freedom. The success of your debt payoff plan lies in your commitment to stick to it and monitor your progress. Now, let's dive into how we can make this happen. First, you must understand that commitment is a mindset. It's about making a promise to yourself that you'll follow your plan no matter what. To keep this promise, you need to create a plan that's realistic and achievable. If your plan is too ambitious, you may become discouraged and give up. But if it's too easy, you may not make enough progress to get out of debt. So find that sweet spot where your plan is challenging yet doable. Next, establish a routine. Consistency is crucial in debt repayment. Set aside a specific time each week or month to review your plan, make payments, and assess your progress. This routine will help you stay on track and keep your plan at the forefront of your mind. Monitoring your progress is equally important. Keep a record of your payments and your remaining debt. This will give you a clear picture of how far you've come and how far you still need to go. Seeing your progress can motivate you to stick to your plan and keep pushing forward. Remember to be patient with yourself. Paying off debt is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be setbacks and obstacles along the way, but don't let these discourage you. Instead, use them as opportunities to learn and grow. Adjust your plan as needed, but always keep moving forward. Finally, celebrate your small victories. Every time you pay off a debt or reach a milestone, take a moment to acknowledge your achievement. This will boost your morale and inspire you to keep going. You don't need to throw a party or spend a lot of money. A simple pat on the back or a small treat can be enough to keep you motivated. Remember, consistency is key. Keep track of your progress and celebrate small victories. With commitment, routine, and patience, you can stick to your plan and become debt-free. Now, let's move on to the conclusion of our video. Creating a debt payoff plan that works is not an impossible task. We've walked through the steps together, understanding your debt, prioritizing your debts, creating a budget, setting up a payment schedule, and importantly, sticking to your plan and monitoring your progress. Each of these steps is crucial, and none should be overlooked. Remember, understanding your debt is the starting point. It gives you the full picture of what you're dealing with. Prioritizing your debts helps you tackle them systematically, while creating a budget and setting up a payment schedule keeps you on track. Lastly, sticking to your plan and regularly monitoring your progress is what ensures your success. Financial freedom might seem like a distant dream, but with a sound debt payoff plan, It's well within your reach. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to House Lux Estate for more financial advice and strategies. Until next time, keep striving for financial freedom.